Hey Gatekeepers, welcome back to Weekly Soap Chronicles. In episode 167 of Beyond the Gates, we've got Joey and Izaiah, the bromance reboot, Ashley's confession, Vanessa's power moves, and finally, Ashley and Andre, the heartbreak. Let's get into it. So we kick things off with Izaiah strolling into Joey's casino like he owns the place. The vibe, snarky, sarcastic, it's that kind of friendship where the insults are basically hugs. These two already know each other. But Izaiah calls Joey a real one and they toast to that. Joey can't believe how far Izaiah has come, from hustling dime bags to working at a university. Izaiah's actually gonna be a counselor now, and in this surprisingly tender moment, he credits Joey for pulling him from the ledge back in the day. Now remember, Joey act like he didn't know who Izaiah was when Elon was telling him about his other son that didn't get into law enforcement like everybody else. And the whole time, Joey knew Izaiah, okay? Meanwhile, over at Dani and Andre's, they are wrapping up a game of cards. She's ready to get to work, but let's be real, Andre's got other plans. He's not feeling the idea of her calling Pam because he knows they're gonna be on the phone too long. So he takes off his shirt. How about we communicate this way instead? Dani pretends to ignore him, but let's just say the phone goes flying. More clothes come off and things escalate upstairs. Now afterwards, both of them say how it feels different. Deeper, maybe real this time. Dani even floats the idea of getting custom rings made from her LA jeweler. She tells him, "You make me happy, Andre." And Andre just melts. Oh, this is my favorite couple on the soap right now. Meanwhile, Naomi wins a big case and celebrates with Jacob at Uptown. The drinks are flowing, margaritas for everyone. And then they notice Derek sitting alone at the table. Why ain't Ashley with him? Naomi apologizes for snapping at him earlier at the hospital. And Derek was like, yeah, actually, I had feelings in my legs the whole time. Excuse me? What? Naomi learns he's been hiding that he can stand for weeks. Naomi is, of course, furious, and even more furious that Jacob knew and didn't say anything. Now, of course, Jacob is like, well, it wasn't my story to tell, which is true. Derek admits that Jacob was trying to press him to tell, but he just didn't want to do it. He claims that he wanted to surprise Ashley, but she dumped him instead. And Naomi, of course, is on Ashley's side and was like, she's been breaking her back, taking care of you, and all the while you've been rehearsing for this miracle. Then she tells Jacob, you'd better find some place for your friend to sleep tonight because it won't be at our house. Shut up, Naomi. Meanwhile, Ashley's at home going off to Jan about Derek's lies. Jan tries to calm her down, saying fear makes people do wild things, but Ashley's not having it. Then the truth comes out. Ashley might, or should I say still, has feelings for Andre. She even pulls out old photos of them together. And you still holding on to this, and you supposed to be marrying Derek. Anyway, Jan catches that right away and calls her on it. Ashley denies it, but the guilt is real. And Jan basically says, if Derek asked you about Andre, what would you have said? And Ashley's face says it all. I don't know. She would have ended up lying to Derek like she'd been doing the entire time. So, gatekeepers, what do you think? Ashley is the one that is the biggest liar because she been lying and playing with Derek's emotions like a yo-yo the entire time. So if anybody should feel betrayed, it should be Derek. So Naomi rushes over in best friend mode to Ashley's. Ashley, of course, is devastated but relieved to have someone to vent to. Turns out, Ashley didn't see Derek's lies coming. I'm a nurse and I should have seen something, should have noticed something. I've just been a fool this whole time. But she admits she's been lying to herself about Andre. She still wants him. Naomi reminds her that Andre is with Dani now, but she's hoping that this new marriage doesn't repeat the same mistakes as Haley. Meaning she just hopes that Andre doesn't break her heart like her daddy Bill did. Ashley says she understands and doesn't want to ruin things. Then Dani texts Naomi. Ashley quietly asks her to keep it a secret for now. But of course, the secret isn't staying quiet for long. Meanwhile, Vanessa finds Diego at the club to give him a job. Surprise, Diego! I'm running the escort business now, so you work for me. So, no more freebies, and I'm not sampling the inventory either. Well, you know, it was more than just bang bang for me and you. Yeah, I understand that, but no more. I'm your boss now. Later at the casino, Vanessa comes in as Izaiah is leaving. So she questions Joey like, do you know him? And Joey is like, yeah. And then she says, yeah, I know him too. He one of them Hawthorne boys. And he says, yes. And she says, yeah, I remember him because he made a scene at Jacob and Naomi's wedding. Now, Joey warns her to keep his business with Izaiah under wraps. Joey's vibe turns oddly protective, almost fatherly. And Vanessa is like, since when do you have a paternal streak? Because Joey is impressed and with Izaiah because he literally turned his life around from going from bad to a good guy and a counselor at a university. So we circle back to Dani and Andre getting ready for LA, all lovey-dovey and travel chic. Andre heads out and Naomi drops by just in time for some girl talk. Dani pulls out a gorgeous dress and drops the big reveal. Her next big modeling gig is for Forrester Creations. Naomi's thrilled but cautious. Dani gushes about Andre being her opposite of Bill. Gentle, patient, kind, and she finally looks genuinely happy. Naomi hopes it lasts, but you can tell she's worried something is coming. Later, Joey and Vanessa are out at Uptown where Diego is meeting with Lolly Salinger, the chairwoman of the Cherry Blossom Committee at the country club. Because, of course, there's a Cherry Blossom Committee. Joey said there's a committee for cherry blossoms. Vanessa laughs it off, saying it's the social event of the spring. Then she casually mentions that Lolly told her that her husband isn't exactly hitting grand slams in the bedroom. So she set him up with Diego. Lolly got connections. She'll spread the word with networking. All right, Vanessa. She knows how to mix business with gossip. A power move, truly. Later at Orphe Jean's, Izaiah and Jacob sit down for a real talk, and it's heavy. Izaiah learns that their dad had a secret heart attack years ago. Nobody told him, and Jacob says their dad wanted it kept quiet so he wouldn't be taken off duty. Isaiah's furious but also hurt because nobody told him. Jacob hopes he can make peace with their dad for their mom's sake. You can feel the love, but also how much baggage this family carries. It's one of those we love each other but don't know how to show it type of deals. And finally, the gut punch of the episode. Ashley invites Andre over, tears practically in her voice. She admits she made a huge mistake and that she still wants him. Andre listens gently but breaks the news. Me and Dani getting ready to go to LA for what's basically our honeymoon. Okay? Ashley tries to hold it together, saying Derek's betrayal made her realize who she really wants. Andre takes her hands and says, you know what? I know you hurting right now, but it's too late. Because I think I am falling in love with my wife. And just like that, hope is gone. Ashley tells him, you deserve good things, and I hope you're happy. Oh boy, it breaks her heart. The scene fades with her crying alone. Too bad, Ashley, you brought all this on yourself because you have been lying the entire time. And that's it, Gatekeepers, episode 167. So what do you think, Gatekeepers? Is Dani and Andre's love built to last? How long is Joey going to keep his relationship with Izaiah a secret? And is Ashley finally going to heal? Or is she going to go right back to Derek talking about, I do love you, Derek? Or is this just another twist waiting just beyond the gates? Drop your theories in the comments. Hit that like button. And if you live for the chaos. And don't forget to subscribe for next week's Beyond the Gates recap here on Weekly Soap Chronicles.